And good evening. Tonight, as we come on the air, anti-immigration enforcement raids and protests are spreading across the country. Overnight in Austin, take a look. Police used tear gas to break up the crowds there. And in San Francisco, dozens detained after clashing with police. Today, crowds amassing in Chicago and in New York City, all peaceful protests. Los Angeles, calm for now, with the National Guard looking on. Sunday, a terrifying moment when a New York Post reporter was struck with a rubber bullet. You see it there. Marines are on their way. The growing controversy over their role in that city, with Governor Newsom going to court to challenge the military's presence in Los Angeles. President Trump defending sending in the troops, saying he wants to make Los Angeles free, clean, and safe again.
Trump is about to unleash the military on sanctuary cities. And isn't this just a little too convenient that all these protests are popping off in sanctuary cities? I mean, during the campaign, he did say he was coming for them. And what did those mayors and governors did? They set aside piles of taxpayers' cash for a lawsuit to protect illegal immigrants. Well, the court just threw out Gavin Newsom's lawsuit challenging Trump's order to send National Guards to LA.
We have some breaking news. A judge has denied California's request to immediately block President Trump from using Marines and National Guard in immigration enforcement.
The motion filed in San Francisco federal court asked the court to issue an order barring the National Guard and Marines from law enforcement activity beyond the immediate vicinity of federal property. Now, the filing says California military leaders have been informed that troops will soon begin supporting immigration operations, including securing perimeters around where raids are taking place. It is not clear if the change in mission had already begun. And earlier, both President Trump and the governor talked about the military presence in the city.
If we didn't send out the National Guard, and last time we gave them a little additional help, you would have Los Angeles would be burning right now.
This is an act not just against the people here in Los Angeles, against the people here in the state of California, but against Americans all across this country, against the principles of our founding fathers.
Arguments are now set for this Thursday.
Now here's where it gets spicy. Some people are saying the right is actually funding this protest. Why? To create chaos, bring the military, and give Congress an excuse to funnel money to ICE with the help of Marine and National Guard, of course, because ICE has quotas. And where are the most undocumented folks? Yup, in sanctuary cities. Conspiracy theories are connecting the dots. Riots, foreign flags, trucks dropping off supplies, showing that this protest is well organized and has the hallmarks of a foreign government or the CIA. And even the president of Mexico, strangely, have commented about it.
En los medios de comunicación, toda autoridad. El Gobierno de México reitera su compromiso inquebrantable con la protección y defensa de los derechos humanos de los mexicanos en el exterior, independientemente de su situación migratoria. En este sentido, hacemos un llamado respetuoso, pero firme, a las autoridades estadounidenses para que todos los procedimientos migratorios se realicen con apego al debido proceso en un marco de respeto a la dignidad humana y al Estado de Derecho.
Here is a Democrat warning the protesters about flying foreign flags.
Planning on attending a protest against the ICE raids, you need to be flying an American flag and an American flag only. Put away the Mexican flags, put the Palestinian flags away for right now, and only fly an American flag. The optics here are incredibly important. The news is going to be covering this from all angles. They're going to be taking a ton of pictures. These pictures are going to end up in history books. The entire nation is going to be watching this unfold. The world is going to be watching this go down. And it needs to be incredibly clear who it is that our president is deploying the American military against. This is not America versus a Mexican invasion. This is the American military against its own citizens. The military against its mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, cousins, and its neighbors. Make it very clear who it is that the military is being deployed against. And change your language. Now you're going to start chanting things like save our country and defend the Constitution.
Here is a video where someone was delivering gas masks to the protesters, showing that this protest is well funded and well organized.
To see that Christina Gonzalez was saying that this is not an organized rally like we saw earlier in the day, where you have the different organizations that are backing some of these protests. This is more, she said, organic, and maybe that's what you're seeing there. I'm hoping that is.
What are those boxes?
Are those masks of some sort? Are those gas masks?
I'm trying to see that doesn't look like food.
Yeah,
and
those
water.
are.
Looks like masks.
Yeah, no, those are masks. Yeah, so people are prepping for some sort of altercation with police as we speak.
Yeah, this is a different scene than what
this intersection, like I.
Yeah. I mean, we saw
at this intersection, like I said, there's no local police. We've been seeing the burnouts.
A very different scene. And are those hats that you wear that are more like helmets? I mean, this is a worrying sight. I mean, Christina's site, which is like very close by, she was describing a festive atmosphere, and it looked like a lot of folks, including a lot of older folks, who were there for the right reasons.
This guy's tagging the sidewalk, right?
You know, this is troublemakers. You probably don't put on a mask unless you have a plan of not wanting somebody to see your face. And so this is concerning.
Where you can feel an energy in the air. It's hard to describe where.
And now Trump is using the presence of those foreign flags as a reason to send troops. He even brought it up in his speech today.
What you're witnessing in California is a full-blown assault on peace, on public order, and on national sovereignty carried out by rioters bearing foreign flags. Very simply, we will liberate Los Angeles and make it free, clean, and safe again.
President Trump noting the LAPD chief said Sunday the department was overwhelmed. But tonight, Chief Jim McDonnell telling us it's unclear what the Marines will do.
If the conversation is about immigration, Trump is winning every single time. And here is a poll that was conducted recently by CNN.
Donald Trump, the president, picking a fight on this. And to an extent, you see Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, a Democrat, and the California Governor Gavin Newsom pushing back. So what do voters see in terms of their perceptions of Republicans, the president, or Democrats, say Gavin Newsom, on this issue?
Yeah, the American electorate believe that the Democrats don't have a clue on the issue of immigration. I mean, you could just take it here. Closer to trust more in immigration, Democrats versus Republicans. Got 3 different polls for you across the board. They all tell the same story. Republicans lead on the issue of immigration. You see it here, CBS +6. You see it here, CNN +6. You see it here, Ipsos, even bigger, +19. No matter what poll you look at, no matter which way you cut it, the American public is with the Republicans. The American public is with Donald Trump, and to a much greater extent than they were in term number 1. And it's not just on the broad issue of immigration, it's on the specifics as well, in which the American public is with Donald Trump and the Republicans. And that is why Donald Trump is eager to take on this fight.